Hi everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. Today I'm really excited to show you guys the Yamaha 2025 222XD. Alright, so this is one of the kind of the premium level in the 22-foot category. So this is going to have all the wake features, all that fun stuff. So a few things we're going to notice here. New for 2025 is this kind of beautiful blue deck color on this particular model. There are two colors available, but kind of this new blue deck is kind of unique and different for Yamaha for this year. But in general, as we look at the 22-foot category, this is going to be the pinnacle with all the wake features. But deep boat, very roomy, very big. It feels more like a 23 to 24-foot boat because of the Yamaha space and features. But let's take a look at the 222XD. So we'll talk a little bit about the wake features and the transom area of the 222XD. So this particular boat, since it is a wake edition model, we see these two basically unique automated, more or less similar to a trim tab, but these will move automatically as you get up and run the boat, which is really cool. And then two engine platform, articulated keel with the rudder system, so all that working together. The nozzle placement and the nozzle angle is different on this model compared to the others in order to clean up that surf wave. All right, so so it's a little bit different than some of the other models. So so ultimately, if you had an AR 220 or some other 22-foot model, you can't really surf with it the same way. Obviously, this boat has these additional features plus ballast plus all that. So overall, just a ton going on here at the transom. But they do a good job making it look nice and clean, not too hokey back there. The transom area is obviously super well known for Yamaha. Nice. This has got the darker interior with the tan. Beautiful, comfortable platforms here. Padded seats, versatile seating, step up into the walk-through area here. So got a lot of premium features with the stereo remote, speakers, table mount, all in the transom area, pop-up cleats, all stainless steel hardware on the 222XD. Open up the engine compartment here, the 222XD. So all the 22-foot Yamahas in that 222 series are going to have the twin 1.9 liter high output series engine. So this is pretty cool because in most of the wake style boats and stuff like that, you're looking at typically a maximum speed of about 40 miles an hour. This boat with these engines will run well into the 50s. All right, so you're going to get more traditional bow rider performance and speed out of this. We also see back here we've got the two port and starboard ballast, which is all pumped in from the dash and from the outside water to make it super convenient for you. But again, so the 222 series is going to have these high output 1.9 liter engines versus like the 220 series from Yamaha is going to have the TR1, so more power on the 222 series over the 220 series. Moving to the cockpit of the 222XD. Beautiful cockpit, also very, very roomy. We see premium upholstery, great space utilization in here. Yamaha's known for that in the jet boat because we are basically sitting on top of the engines instead of trying to sit around the engines. So that makes the boat seem and appear a lot bigger than it really is. But we're going to see, I'm going to point out some wake features that are specific to this boat. Obviously, we've got ballast, which is included. We talked about the tabs in the back and the nozzle placement. But we see swivel wakeboard racks as a standard feature on this boat. We see the Hertz premium stereo audio system, which is an upgrade standard feature on this boat. Subwoofer, multiple cockpit speakers, and then this nice wake tower with a premium bimini, so all kinds of cool wake-oriented features on this model. We move into the cockpit, we see the nice kind of teak style, comfortable cushion flooring that is snap out, so all the cockpit floor does snap out for your convenience. We also see kind of a premium console area, premium setup on the port side over here. So as I get into this console area, we see the offset digital dash, digital screen, all right, tilt wheel, upgraded steering wheel. And because we have the drive control, this is the other key feature here. So there's two models in the X series and the 22. There's the XE series and then the XD series. This particular boat has the XD, and you can tell that by these paddles here. So these paddles will allow, and there's all kinds of better videos than what I'm going to talk about right now, but basically these paddles allow you to move at a very slow speed without having to mess with the throttle. You can just kind of go back and forth slowly and easier to dock, which is a really, really cool premium Yamaha feature. I think it's a key feature of this boat. It makes the boat kind of differentiated from anything else out there. Makes it really the easiest kind of wake style boat to dock. If you've had inboard wake boats before, you know those can be a little bit tricky, backing up, that type of stuff. But the nice thing is you can kind of just have your hands right here, and then you don't have to have like one hand moving on the dash and one hand over here. You know, everything you can put that in drive mode, and then literally just go little bits and pieces really slowly with the drive control. So again, check out the drive videos, but the XE is not going to have the drive. Everything else on the XE is going to be the same, but the XD is going to have these drive paddles and that type of stuff. Premium digital dash, just like you'd find in a wakeboard boat. There's other videos that will show all the ballast controls and all the wake features on the dash. I'm not going to go into that too much, but it is pretty cool how everything integrates. Conveniently located throttle control. And the other thing that we see here is, since we are in an E-Series boat, we've got push button start. We've also got the ability to put the boat into single throttle mode or single lever mode, which allows you to control, if you wanted to, you can just use one throttle and then both engines will sync up automatically. So that's going to be a more premium feature on any E-Series boat. So you're not going to find that on, for instance, like an AR 220, an SX 220, or a 222S model. Okay, so great dash on the 222XD. As we move toward the bow, port side console area, again, really nice area to put your cell phones. There's actually a wireless charger right up here, so you can set your phone there. Nice big storage compartment in here where we see table mounts. There's a table that comes with this boat, as well as several of the bow cushions that we'll talk about here in a second. Again, nice open area here, easy to walk through. Big ski locker in here. Now, when you open this up, you'll see that it does have a ballast in it. All right, when the ballast is empty, you can use it toward, you know, your wakeboard, surfboards, that type of stuff. So if you want to store it at the end of the day, you can store stuff on top of that ballast bag. That's not a problem. It's just that you will want to move the stuff out before you fill that ballast up. All right, so so there's 3 total ballast tanks in this boat. Other things, features here, which is kind of cool. Your walk-through air dam. So if it's a cooler day, you want to get some pressure from the wind, you can close this off completely. Cool little trash can located right over here in the under the console for the driver. And then as I move to the bow, very roomy, wide, big, deep bow area. Again, for a 22-foot boat, this is super spacious. 6'2", I've got full ability to stretch my legs out. There are cushions, as we saw in the compartment there, to fill this in. We also have an anchor locker up here. Nice convenient step pad if you're boarding from the bow to step into the boat. Boarding ladder up there as well. All right, just again, for a 22-foot boat, this feels more like a 25-foot bow. All right, so every little section of the boat just feels a lot bigger than what it should for each size. Again, premium upholstery, conveniently located grab handles, storage underneath all the seats, and then you know, there's kind of versatile seating here. You can actually remove this cushion if for some reason, you know, if for some reason you maybe had a fisherman or you had somebody else that wanted to kind of stand in that section and kind of have more open space up here, rather than, you know, wanted to sit more like a traditional seat as opposed to laying their legs all the way out. So again, versatile seating and how that can be used. So in conclusion, on the 222XD, this is going to be a very premium level wake edition model. All right, the top of the line for Yamaha in the 22-foot series. We talked about some of the wake features that are unique to this boat. Obviously, the drive control is really awesome as a premium feature. But this boat, I believe, starts in the 90s. I think even with freight and prep and covers, I think you're looking under 100,000. And in the wake boat segment, in the wake boat category, that's going to be an awesome value. But you know, obviously this boat, just using it as a premium bow rider, obviously that can be done as well. But having some of those wake features to just kind of get involved into the wake segment is really, really cool. You know, comparing some of the price points of where the inboard industry is to kind of get somebody into that segment. You know, quite frankly, a lot of our customers who buy this boat or older version of this boat, you know, if they really get into the wake segment, the wake category, and that becomes a big part of what they do, they probably do upgrade to an inboard boat, you know, for like a Nautique or a Malibu or an Axis. But, you know, this is a great way to get you started if you're not 100% dialed into that section yet. So thanks again for checking out the 222XD with us at Buckeye Sports Center. For more information, visit our website, buckeyesportscenter.com. Subscribe to our YouTube page, and thanks for watching.